3, 2, 1.
I'm live.
Oh, my fault.
Rude ass.
The hell?
Rude ass.
You're rude.
They can hear you.
I don't care.
Wow. Disrespectful.
Nobody's watching.
Nobody's watching?
Yeah, who's watching?
Would you like to say that to the 5 people that are in the building right now? Sorry, no, ain't nobody on yet. Not that I know of. Well, there's one person. Slime, what up? What up? What up? What's going on? What's going on? Lorenzo, what up? What up? Okay, y'all coming in. Y'all must have got that. Slime said, me, I'm watching. That's what he said. That's what they said in the comments. Yeah, come correct. Come correct. Don't be playing with the nation, cuz they be in the building, dog. You feel me? Stop motion MMA. What up? What up?
So annoying.
Lit Tiger in the building. What up? What up? What up? Yeah, we in the building. That's how the mob give it up. That's how the Mazuma mob give it up. Feel me? What's going on, y'all? This is Mazuma TV. Thank you for tuning in. Hit the like button as soon as you come in, of course. We got some things that we're going to discuss today, for sure. Uh-oh. Somebody said, don't play with my bro, Mark Hart. He a good man. All facts, sir. All facts, sir. Salute Mazuma Teach. What up, what up, what up? Salute the chat. Yeah, for sure, for sure. What's going on? What's going on? We got some things we need to discuss, but I'm going to let a few more people get in here, of course. I hope everybody had a blessed, beautiful, positive, productive day as always. You know what I mean? I hope y'all enjoying y'all night, of course. You know what I mean? Can't really complain. No, the weather kind of ugly out here, man. Philly. Snow real bad. You know, the city don't give a fuck. They ain't plowing nothing. You know what I'm saying? Pause. That sounded crazy. But yeah, like the city don't care, bro. You know what I mean? People walking outside busting their ass on this black ice. You know what I'm saying? It's not good out here, bro. Shit looking bad out here. But we making it do what it do regardless. Lorenzo said we outside like stop signs. That's a fact. That's a fact. But yeah, it's bad out here, bro. It's bad out here. He said pause more. Bro, y'all can't be saying pause if I said it first, bro. Like, I don't understand. Like, how I say pause. Oh, yo, pause, bro. Yo, Mark Wallen. Bro, relax. Mm-hmm. I had dress shoes on. I'm on my way to work. I step out that damn parking lot, that indoor parking lot. I step outside. All you heard was my dress shoes go. Oh, I had to grab onto the door real quick. Like, hold the fuck up. We ain't doing none of that. I was about to go out like Colbert. I was about to go out like Chris Colbert. That was a bad John. I was about to go out like Fundora. Real bad John, bro. It says 19 degrees in Georgia. Damn. I think it was like 30 over here. It's still cold, but 19 a different level, bro. I should have fell though. I ain't gonna lie to you. I should have fell. I should have twisted something. That building that was outside. You know what I mean? That was like a tourist type attraction. You know what I'm saying? Where they attract a lot of money. Is big money place, bro. I would have had to James Kirkland. No, I was about to go. I was about to go to sleep. I was about to hit my head on that cement. Go take a nap real quick out there. Heather E, what up? What up? Chris, what's good? What's good? Joe Money in the building. He asked, "Do you think the David Benavidez versus Canelo will happen?" I had made a video about this earlier. I don't know if you checked it out, but I think that if the pressure is applied, you know what I mean? I think if the fans really terrorize Canelo essentially and really boycott his fights until he fights Benavidez, you might leave him in a situation where he got no choice. You got to put that man's back against the wall because as of right now, he's feeling like he could do whatever he wants. You know what I mean? And fans got to take some type of accountability for that because a lot of these fans, they scared of David Benavidez because of what he could possibly do to Canelo Alvarez. So they content with Canelo not fighting the man because they don't want to experience Canelo losing to another Mexican. Or more specifically, they don't want to see him go through another loss again because they fans of him. You see what I'm saying? They're more a fan of him than they are the sport of boxing. A lot of these scary fanboys out here, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, we gotta take some type of accountability for that. You know what I mean? But if we change up the approach and be like, yo, listen, we not supporting any of your fights. We not watching any of your fights unless, you know what I'm saying? You fight the man that we want to see you fight. Every time Canelo step out in public, ask him about David Benavidez. Even if he get frustrated, it's all right. He touch you, you get paid. You know what I mean? Like it is what it is. The media has to do their job as well. Every time they see him, they got to ask him about Benavidez. Even if he fights somebody else, ask about Benavidez. Just keep the thought of fighting him in his brain so he can understand that he has nowhere else to go. Do what the media did. What the media did with Terrence Crawford, they always asked about Earl Spence. Every time they seen Earl Spence, they asked about Terrence Crawford. When Canelo's back was against the wall against Triple G, they terrorized him with Triple G questions until he fought him. These things can happen. This fight is possible. But we have to do our job to make sure that he don't get away with fighting anybody else except who we want to see him fight, and that's David Benavidez. It's that simple. We just gotta continuously apply pressure till he give in. You know what I'm saying? So I'm saying, Mark hit the snow with a West Mississippi roll. This nigga be this nigga be knowing all the signature moves. He wildin'. Teach says couple of channels want to see M. Billy and Morel now. This is funny, man. It's like this M. Billy dude just came out of nowhere. And all of a sudden, they just like trying to throw him in the mix with other 168s. I seen people talking about him and David Benavidez fighting. I'm like, where the hell that came from? Like, what makes him so deserving? I ain't gonna lie to you though. I seen like little clips of him fighting in that last one, but for the most part, it's like I don't see nothing really crazy about the dude. He looked like he was aggressive, you know what I mean, letting his hands go, pressure fighter type dude. But for the most part, it's like I didn't see anything sensational about him. You know what I mean? I don't think he ready for a Morel or a David Benavidez. That's just me personally. He gotta show me something. He gotta fight somebody. He gotta fight a top caliber dude or somebody that we at least know to see what he's capable of doing. Musa, he said, Mark, what it do? What up? What up? How you doing, man? What's up? We got 18 people in the building. Can we hit the like button as soon as we come in? Can we hit the like button as soon as we come in? It is very much appreciated. It helps the channel out a lot. You know what I mean? And it's a simple thing. So it's either you being lazy or you hating. Either way, you know what I mean? We ain't tolerating none of that. Hit the like button, of course. He said, Anonymous says, M. Billy versus Berlanga's bum ass. That's actually something I would rather see, yeah, because Berlanga is not like the top of the food chain type dude, but he is well known and he's dangerous. Um, that would be and stylistically, based off what I've seen from both of them dudes, it seems like it'll be a fight that won't go the distance. It sounds like an exciting fight. Yep, hit that like, of course, of course. T said he don't see the hype neither. Yeah, but I mean, I guess his promoter's doing a good job with just keeping his name out there, whoever his promoter is. You see what I mean? So, I mean, I can't knock nobody for that, man. If his name getting out there, obviously he doing something right. But in terms of mentioning him with the champions and the top 5 guys, it's like let's pump the brakes on that. You know what I mean? Let's pump the brakes on that. Cause we got top 3 guys in the division that's not even getting opportunity. So why are we gonna give him one? David Benavidez top 2, top 3 in the division. He can't even get his ultimate opportunity against Canelo. Why are we gonna get this dude and Billy any type of we gonna do him any type of favors when he didn't do anything Benavidez did? He said they gotta make me a matchmaker on fire. Yeah, you got some good man. That's a good matchup right there, my brother. Yeah, for sure. But this is the key to being a good matchmaker. You know what I'm saying? Because the thing about matchmaker is if they work for a promotional company, you got to make sure you match your guys the right way so they can continuously win. Now, if you got a guy like Keyshawn Davis, right? You want and he's an undefeated dude. I think he's like 9-0, 10-0. I don't know exactly what his record is. But let's say you're trying to make sure this man get to a world title shot. You know what I mean? Or become a world champion so y'all can get that return on y'all investment. All that money y'all done put into him in the beginning of his career, y'all could easily make that back. Um, Having him fight for a world title or possibly get a few title defenses after winning it. You know what I mean? The whole goal of a matchmaker is to keep guys on the right track or give them meaningful fights that they could become better over time. You know what I mean? That's something that Top Rank is extremely good at. So you saying that you're a good matchmaker, you might get your boy uh put on the line of fire. You know what I'm saying? But good matchmakers, they know what they know that the person that they matchmaking for, they know their strengths and their weaknesses. You know what I mean? And they know what they're capable of and what they're not capable of, and they know what styles they'll do well with and what styles they'll do not so well with. You know what I mean? So that's the key to being a good matchmaker. You feel me? Lorenzo said Canelo Pussy. Subriel voice. Yeah, that's hilarious. Subriel been wilding lately. He's still talking crazy on Instagram and shit like that. Ain't nobody say nothing to him. He called Teofimo a pussy. Devin Haney a chicken. Ryan Garcia, he said, "Ooh, Ryan," like trying to make it just being sarcastic. And then he said that what did he say about Rolly? He said a few things about Rolly, but for the most part, he said something along the lines of like he a joke and like the world know it. You feel what I'm saying? Like he talking crazy about everybody, and I ain't see nobody clap back on the same type time. It's crazy. Like he's one of the champions in the division. Rolly is a yoker. Yeah. That's exactly what he said. But it's just crazy that he talking spicy to all these dudes. They all talk shit amongst each other, but when Super L say something, don't nobody say nothing back. You see what I mean? Like it's just funny, bro, how that go. But yeah. Ralph said that 15 in a row first round knockout streak that Berlanga had hurt his development. Absolutely. He learned nothing in those fights. And once he started facing a little bit of adversity, he didn't really know how to take it. He started biting people and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just funny. Like um he was knocking everybody out first round. They was bigging him up like he this next big Puerto Rican superstar. And the whole time I'm like, yo, bro, like how is he gonna be ready for that moment in time where he can't hurt that one dude, or he can't knock out that one dude, or that dude is able to take his power? Then what? You know what I mean? That was always a question mark for me. And then of course he had ran into Romer Alexis Angulo, and then he had gotten dropped by one of them other dude. I forgot exactly what the dude name was, man. I think it was Montiel. Montiel had dropped Berlanga, and he made Angulo. He Angulo frustrated him so much he didn't know how to deal with. He didn't know how to stay composed in that moment because he was never prepared for it. So what did he do? He bit that man. You biting people in a boxing ring, bro. Like where they do that at, bro? You got a lot of people watching you on national TV biting people. It was extremely like that's odd, bro. Like that's odd. That's you exposing like that's saying a lot about your character. You know what I mean? Like, what if and Romer Alexis Angulo's not even like a world title type dude? I mean, he's a contender, of course, but he's not like a top tier super middleweight. What's gonna happen when you get in there with an elite guy like David Benavidez or Caleb Plant? Who else? David Morrell, Canelo. Like, what are you gonna do when you in there with dumb type of dudes who on a completely different level than Angulo? Because we seen what David Benavidez did to him. Made that boy quit in his corner. Made him look easy work. How you gonna be able to deal with that? You can't bite everybody, bro. Yeah, that just like if it get too hot in the kitchen, he bound to do some wild shit like Montana Love. When shit get hot and when shit get hot in that ring, he wanna start treating the boxing ring like it's some Royal Rumble shit, throwing people over the ropes and all wicked shit like that, bro. It's like, yo, y'all really don't be on this type time. Like y'all really not about this shit. Y'all, a lot of y'all mentally weak. You know what I mean? And I just seen this video from Andre Ward too, bro. That I wanted to show you guys, but I had skipped past it and I forgot who the hell posted the video. But Andre Ward was talking about like mental toughness. You know what I mean? He was speaking on mental toughness and how he had a quote. He quoted something. He said something along the lines of like everybody want to be a soldier. Everybody a soldier when there's no war going on. That's exactly what he said. Everybody a soldier when there's no war going on. And I know exactly what he meant. Like everybody want to play this role until it's time to really put that role like into action. You see what I mean? Like they want to play it like these Edgar Berlanga on top of ropes calling himself a monster. Yeah, oh, I'm a monster. I'm a monster. And then when you get in there with somebody who's challenging whether you a monster or not, all of a sudden you biting people with a mouthpiece on. Like that's weird, bro. That's very weird. Berlanga remind me of a dude named Tyrone Brunson. Dude had 19 KOs in the first round, then lost by KO once they moved him up in competition. I know Tyrone Brunson personally. He's from Philadelphia, bro. He's been to my gym several times. Him and my dad got a pretty good relationship. Um, he sparred a few of our guys. I know exactly who Tyrone Brunson is. Hell of a puncher. You know what I mean? I know exactly who you're talking about. We actually friends on Facebook. That's a good dude right there. But I know exactly what you're talking about. That's a valid point. Berlanga got to fight Billy or Beck the Bully. I think they both beat him and raised their profiles from the fights. Beck the Bully would be an extremely tough fight for Berlanga, bro. Beck, I mean, we seen him lose to Gay Rosado and stuff like that, but he avenged that loss and he's a hard puncher, bro. Weird looking dude though. Very weird looking man. I never seen no Beck. I swear I never seen nobody in the history of mankind that looked like him. He's a very unique, weird looking dude. You know what I'm saying? Like that's all I really gotta say about him. But he's a good fighter. He places some he got some nasty body shots too. You know what I mean? But that's a tough fight for Berlanga. Yeah, I think Berlanga he not ready for them dudes, man. I think he just trying to cash out. He not talking about fighting M. Billy or Bex or anybody like that. Who he talking about? Canelo. You know what I mean? He don't want nobody to throw him off of his momentum. So he try because he understands if he takes a loss, then that Canelo fight is out of the question. So he trying to get straight to the bread. That's all it is. You know what I mean? Montana Love folds whenever something bad happens in the ring. That's facts. There's a lot of people like that though. They just ain't been tested yet for you to know that. A lot of these boxers going to get exposed over time and show who they really are. There's a fighter out here, very popular fighter, who's known for walking out of sparring sessions when shit get tough. Very popular fighter that we talk about all the time. I'm not even going to bring up his name. If y'all say it, it is what it is. But there's a popular fighter out here that when shit get tough in sparring, he's been known to walk out of the ring, which makes sense with how with why his promoter or whatever you want to call it really doesn't give him them top guys. You know what I mean? Nah, it definitely ain't Danny. Definitely Danny really a soldier, for real, for real. Danny really a soldier. I never seen Danny fold when the pressure come. I never seen that. Yeah, I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of Danny, but I ain't gonna sit here in front neither. Like when shit get hot in that kitchen, he stay in there. Nah, it ain't Kermel. It ain't Kermel neither. Anonymous says, hell yeah. Montana Love got to go to the WWE after all that. Liam Paro outing. That performance was embarrassed, and these Australian dudes be giving him problems. That's a fact. That's a fact. Man, Montana Love. I think he avoided that Hitchens fight on purpose, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like you said, it was an injury. Why you ain't go back to that hitch and smoke after you recover from your injury? I don't know. Karma, you talking too much, Karma. Talking too much. I'm not confirming nor denying any of these answers. Mm-hmm. Danny got a granite chin. That's a fact. When I seen Lucas Matisse hit him and knock a molded mouthpiece out of his mouth, and he stood up through it. I was like, that boy Danny a monster. I was like, yeah, never even seen this man like get noodle legs, nothing. You see what I mean? I seen him get hit by some. I seen him get hit with some hot shit from a prime Keith Thurman. Prime Keith Thurman. And he stood up to it. You know what I mean? He was a little off balance or whatever, but he got right back in the mix. He got right with Thurman. Broke his elbow and all with punches. Danny a dog, bro. Is he the most skilled? No. Is he the best? Has he ever been the best in his division? Maybe at 40, but like, did he lose some of his biggest fights? Yeah. You know what I mean? But Danny a dog. I would never disrespect Danny like that. If I was to say he wasn't a dog, I'd be hating. Hey Karma, what's going on with your boy AJ, man? I want to pull up this statement real quick and talk about something he done said, and you tell me if I'm misinterpreting it or not. You need to let me know if I'm tripping or what. Let's talk about what Anthony Joshua said right here. I guess this was at the press conference with Francis Ngannou, which I ruled for Anthony Joshua to win. You know what I mean? I think he knocks out Francis Ngannou. That's me personally. But this is a quote from Anthony Joshua. I guess somebody had asked him a question about him being mentally weak again, right? Or people possibly underestimating him against Francis Ngannou. I don't know if you know him, but your mod notes banned me for being a little racist about a fighter. But I would like to apologize to you and him. What? What? Banned me for being a little racist about a fighter. But I would like to apologize to you and him. Man, get this boy off my channel, bro. How you a little racist? Get him the fuck up out of it. Now I banned you. Bye. This is the weirdos we gotta deal with on this internet, bro. It's crazy. How you just a little racist? It's either you that or you not. What the hell? Yeah, I already know who it is. Yeah, Slime. I already know who it is. Yeah, I like guys. You know, but I'm only a little gay. Fucking weirdos. Yeah, medium racist. Like what? Like what? Hmm. Yeah, I'm a racist. So, you know, just a little. Well, you know, extra small racist. You know, weirdos, bro. That's what we gotta deal with over here. Well, he thought I wasn't gonna ban him for saying that. Like that's tolerable. Oh, he's only a little racist. It's okay. You're welcome on my channel. Fucking weirdo. Anyway, let's get into this quote that I was talking about. He says, this is Anthony Joshua's quote right here. He says, I think people underestimate me. They think they could just put pressure on me because I am not mentally all that. I need to hear this interview, but this quote right here sounds crazy because it sounds like he's saying something that the people have been saying. It sounds like he's confessing something. I'm gonna need to listen to the interview to see the way in which he exactly said it. But this is on Boxing News 24. He says, I think people underestimate me. They think they could just put pressure on me because I am not mentally all that. Is he saying that he's not mentally all that, or is he saying that that's what the people are saying about him? Because based off of this quote right here, it sounds like this is like something he's directly saying. Like that's this is an article on boxing. Look, this was posted January 16th on Boxing News 24. Joshua fires back over perception of his mental weakness. This is a direct quote. This is a direct quote from Anthony Joshua. And this is a pretty credible news source. This is where I get this, and Boxing Scene are the main websites I go to whenever I need to read something. I'm gonna read over the quote again, and y'all let me know what y'all interpret from this. I think people underestimate me. They think they could just put pressure on me because I'm not mentally all that, said Anthony Joshua to Boxing News. As much as there is hype around Ngannou, he still has to come through me. That was wow. That's a crazy pause. AJ wilding over there. Anyway, he says, I am a power puncher myself, which is valid. Which is valid. That was a wild quote, but we gonna let that slide because you know what I mean. They probably don't play that pause shit in the UK. They probably just be saying whatever. But anyway, that's what's going on, man. That's what's going on. I need to listen to that interview and know if that's exactly what he said or what. Because if that's the case, bro, that's a bad John, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. You just adding fuel to the fire at this point with you saying something like that. Lorenzo said, no, he don't get no pass. Yo, I'm rocking with him this time, bro. I'm rocking with him to beat Ngannou, bro. We need this. You know what I mean? Because Tyson Fury embarrassed boxing when he put on that performance against Ngannou. So I'm really banking on AJ to spark Francis Ngannou so we could get him out of boxing and discourage these MMA guys for continuously coming into the sport of boxing. They need to stay in that octagon. They don't need to be in no square circle. You get me? So that's what's going on. Million Film says Ngannou walked through Fury elbow hit. There's nothing Joshua will do. I bet we gonna see Joshua run around that ring like Shakur. That sound good, but I tell you what. He walked through that Fury elbow. That's cool, but at the end of the day, I don't think anybody could. I don't care how tough you are. The accumulation of if he takes punishment from Anthony Joshua, he will get knocked out. There's more than one way to get knocked out. There's more than one way to get knocked out. It's not always hit somebody with one shot and they don't get up. There's also situations where Anthony Joshua may punish him and the referee stops the fight. It could be the corner, him retiring in his stool. That's another way. Him getting knocked down 3 times in one round. That could also be a knockout. You know what I'm saying? How are any of these scenarios unrealistic? This is boxing at the end of the day. Because I remember at one particular time, they made it seem like it was unrealistic for Ngannou to give Tyson Fury a tough fight. They thought Tyson Fury was going to smoke Ngannou. Did that happen? Absolutely not. There's people that think Ngannou beat Tyson Fury. TKO by cuts, that's another one. A doctor stoppage, that's another one. There's more than one way to skin a cat. What's that quote? There's more than one way to skin a cat, or whatever the hell you want to say. There's more than one way to get a knockout. There's multiple ways to get that to knock out somebody. You know what I mean? Or get a stoppage or what have you. Let's see what's going on here. Shout out to the boxing kangaroo. He says Mazuma salute. Jai. I'm sorry, I'll be having trouble pronouncing that dude's name. Marius Bradis rematch on a Fury Usyk undercard. Say a prayer for Bradis. Jai messing him up bad. He looked extreme. He impressed me. He impressed me in his that last knockout was vicious. You know what I mean? But yeah, I need Anthony. Yeah, I agree with you, J Cash. I need Anthony Joshua to pull this off because it was embarrassing, man. Like it was embarrassing to be a boxing fan at that time, bro. Like when accumulation TKO, that's another one, anonymous. Yeah, that's exactly what I was saying. Because I was embarrassed as a boxing fan, man. Like when we seen one of the heavyweight champions in the world have a tough fight with a guy who debuted and came from the MMA world. That's got knocked down and all, went life and death with him. Like that's embarrassing. Then you had the MMA fans coming out talking crazy about boxing and things of that nature, bro. It's like I need some get back, man. I need some get back. And I never thought I would ever root for Anthony Joshua ever in life. But I'm doing it now. You know what I mean? I'm doing it now. His sparring videos were awful. They probably were doing that on purpose. They probably were doing that on purpose. Oh, okay. Opataya? Opataya? Okay. Cool. Opataya. Okay. I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna try to remember that to the best of my ability. I'm telling y'all, I'm rooting for Anthony Joshua. I need him. I think he gonna knock Ngannou out. That's what I think. If AJ fumble this, bro, oh my god, I hope not. He loses to Ngannou. Oh man, y'all ain't gonna like what I had to say about him. Not everyone has good taste, Mark. I don't hold it against you. Karma, you are delusional. You are on your channel saying that Anthony Joshua is still the best. After back-to-back losses to Alexander Usyk, and Usyk still being the current unified heavyweight champion of the world. If I had bad taste, you're just delusional. So it is what it is. You are on your channel. Like, that don't make no sense. How can you call somebody the best? How can you call somebody the best? These ain't chips, slime. Get your fat ass out of my business. You feel me? These pretzels, guys. Mind your business. They ain't nothing you need to be worried about anyway. Get your big sloppy ass on.
That's rude.
All right, I apologize. Well, anyway, Carmen says you're a Wilder fan. All right, and you an AJ fan. Why is that a bad thing? I always been a Wilder fan. Oh, before he even got the WBC title, I was a fan of Wilder. I understand why you got your little crush on AJ, so that's why you rocking with him. That's cool. You know what I mean? That's cool. But you need to don't make me. I will put a video together, bringing up every time your boy ducked Deontay Wilder. You don't want to get into that. Let's not do that. You know what I mean? I know he got off because Deontay Wilder lost his last fight, and I came on here and I criticized Wilder for his performance. I criticized his team for his performance. But let's not act like when they were both champion, Anthony Joshua wanted any smoke with Deontay Wilder. And I got videos, I have articles to support every single claim I make. No opinions, well, no beliefs, or all facts. All facts. You see what I mean? We could go back to the 50 million that everybody came out and verified. We could go to all types of stuff, requesting people get removed from rankings, and fucking AJ being Wilder's being a top ranked guy on the WBC rankings while Wilder was champion. All of a sudden he gets removed. Come on, man. Let's not do that. Let's not do that, because I can have your boy looking real bad out here. And the reason why I'm not a fan of Anthony Joshua is because of his actions. Because he's a good, I like him. He got a solid style. I like how the way he fight. Big puncher. You know what I mean? He got some good wins on his resume, ain't no doubt about it. You know what I mean? But he do move funny style, bro. Who verified it? What you mean who verified it? How about somebody who's an actual rival of Deontay Wilder verifying it? How about Frank Warren, who has nothing to do with Anthony Joshua? Deontay Wilder. How about Tyson Fury, who is despised by Deontay Wilder, verifying the coming out and saying that the proof of funds that was available, the proof of funds that they had showed was legit. Frank Warren came out and confirmed it. Tyson Fury verified it as well from what he had heard. You see what I mean? This is all facts. So I don't think neither one of them dudes are Deontay Wilder's friend. And they came out and said, "Yo, them funds was real." And Anthony Joshua confirmed it because you know what he said after the fact. Oh, I'm not gonna sell my soul for 50 million. I'm not gonna sell my soul for 50 million. Come on, man. Funny style. Oh, if Wilder wants to fight, then give me 50 million. They showing the proof of funds. Oh, I'm not gonna sell my soul for 50 million. Come on, dog. AJ is big turkey, bro. Big turkey. All these things about him being mentally not being mentally confident in himself, it shows, bro. It shows. Those rumors ain't out there for no reason. It's apparent. Not everybody crazy. You know what I'm saying? If one or two people say, all right, they might be haters, but it's a whole bunch of people who believe that he's not all the way confident in his abilities. You could tell. Look at the switch up in trainers, bro. He doesn't believe in himself. He's going everywhere to find something. Oh my God. Fury's reputation is hinged on Wilder. They do have a vested interest in making AJ look bad. So you mean to tell me that these dudes who don't fuck with each other at all, not cool with each other at all, are teaming up to make Anthony Joshua look bad? They're gonna take time out of their lives to come together, join forces to make Anthony Joshua look bad. Come on, man. It's not that serious. It's not that serious at all. Stop me when you're telling a lie. You haven't stopped. You stop me when I'm telling a lie. What did I lie about? Did he not say that? How about when Anthony Joshua says he will free that he does this sound like somebody? You tell me if this sounds like somebody who wants to fight Wilder, threatening to freeze them out. I'll freeze them out. You see what I mean? Threatening to freeze Deontay Wilder out, which he did pretty much. You know what I mean? Pretty much. And then on top of that, he goes on to say, when I fight Wilder, I'll be in the best position possible to win. Come on, dog. Like, who says that type of stuff, bro? Like, who says that? You know what I mean? They know damn well he don't want no smoke, bro. Gerald Miller, who hates Deontay Wilder, don't get along with him at all, was at the press conference, was like, yo, bro, you don't want no smoke with Deontay Wilder. Oh my God, yo, it's crazy. That's crazy. AJ don't want no smoke, bro. It's simple and plain. He could have been had that. He could have had that Deontay Wilder fight now. He could have had it now. It probably would have beat him too, based off how the way Wilder looked. Why didn't they make that fight happen? Wilder wanted that fight right away. Why he fought Otto Wallen? Why he fight Otto Wallen? Who is Otto Wallen? Somebody who gave Tyson Fury a cut? Like who? Why was he more deserving of a Wilder fight? I mean, why was he more deserving of an AJ fight than Deontay Wilder? Don't make any sense to me. Yeah, she definitely she delusional. You know what I'm saying? She not trying to keep it real. And it's sad that she not keeping it real because she know boxing. She know boxing. I be seeing her little takes talking and breaking shit down. But I don't know. I don't know. I guess because she got some type of crush on him. I don't know exactly what the situation is. You know what I mean? She out here defending a fraud. This is the thing about me. If I rock with somebody, right? Hold on, let's see this right here. Wilder was chasing Ruiz in October. He wasn't even signed on when AJ signed his contract. So I thought they all had 5 weeks to prepare for this card. I thought everybody had 5 weeks notice. I thought all them fights was confirmed at the same time. Anthony Joshua just had a fight a couple months prior. He wasn't even signed on when AJ signed his contract. He was chasing Ruiz in October. Okay, and Andy Ruiz priced himself out, and that's why he was commentating instead of fighting. Karma like a nigga who eat baked beans and toast for breakfast. Yo, that's some wild shit. Yo, waking up and wanting baked beans and toast is fucking wild, bro. Yo, if you wake up hungry for baked beans, bro, you was psychopath, bro. Like something wrong with you. Yeah. That boy AJ had to sit in a dark room for 3 days so he won't have to think about fighting nobody. Okay, so when they were supposed to negotiate the fight, so when were they supposed to negotiate the fight if he was trying to fight Ruiz? Okay, let's ask this because wasn't Ryan Garcia supposed to negotiate the fight? Hold on. Let's say this. It's not impossible to walk away from one fight to pursue another one. We just seen Ryan Garcia do it with Devin Haney and Rolly. Um, if the right fight, I've seen people shut down negotiations and go and take on a bigger fight like right afterwards. You know what I mean? You saying this as if it's impossible. Ryan Garcia was in negotiations with Devin Haney. Ryan Mayweather said put something in his ear, pause, and I'm not making any. How am I making an excuse? You saying when were they supposed to negotiate the fight? You acting like it's impossible to walk away from a fighter that you were in the middle of negotiating with. We just seen Ryan Garcia do it. Listen, he could have easily fought Deontay Wilder that last fight. Why did they insist? And then this is the thing. This is another thing you're not acknowledging. After he knocked out Robert Helenius, what happened with that whole build up with Robert Helenius? Who did they say they were going to fight next, Karma? Who did they say they were going to fight next? Deontay Wilder, right? The whole build up to the fight, Deontay Wilder's next. Eddie Hearn saying Deontay Wilder's next. If you want to act like I'm lying, I will literally pull up I could literally pull up the footage on my phone right now to show you. Eddie Hearn was talking about Wilder next. Malik Scott that said they needed a tune-up. Okay. As if Malik Scott has any say in who Deontay Wilder fights. He is a trainer. And Deontay Wilder said he will fight Anthony Joshua next. Malik Scott is a trainer. He's not in control of who Deontay Wilder fights. That's for Deontay Wilder to decide. He is simply a trainer. He gets him ready for the fights. He doesn't decide who Wilder fights next. Wilder said he would have fought him next. I heard him say it on 78 Sports TV. But Anthony Joshua insisted on having one more fight before he fought Deontay Wilder, and I could pull that up as well. Okay. You making it seem like Wilder needed to tune up. No, Anthony Joshua was the one who insisted that he have one more fight before Deontay Wilder. Why is that? When Deontay Wilder was next, all of a sudden, I need one more fight. He didn't have to fight in December. They could have waited till March. He just fought. That'll play more into Anthony Joshua's favor because Wilder been so inactive. Said Wilder's a liar. Okay. And your boy and if he's a liar, Anthony Joshua's a liar. Because there's no way you're gonna say Deontay Wilder's next. Then after your fight with Helenius, you say, "Oh, I want to fight one more time before Wilder." That's you going against your word. And what people that go against their word is known as what? Liars. That's completely irrelevant. You going like, see, this is what they do. They backtrack and start talking about other shit that got nothing to do with what we talking about. Backpedaling. Irrelevant. That point is irrelevant, Karma. But it's cool. We gonna move past this. You know what I mean? Because you gonna rock for your boy, and I'm gonna always go out of my way to expose him if need be. You know what I mean? But like I said, I'm rooting for Anthony Joshua to destroy Francis Ngannou for the sport of boxing. You know what I mean? To preserve the sport of boxing, of course. You know what I mean? We definitely need Anthony Joshua to pull this off because if he does lose to Francis Ngannou, that's gonna make boxing look extremely bad. Extremely bad. And you're gonna have all these UFC fighters jumping out the woodworks acting like they have some type of chance to really do something in boxing because you already know they ain't getting paid. So if they see it is backpedaling. It is backpedaling, Karma, but it's cool because we over here talking about Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder. Okay. And you talking about some whole other shit. Just to get away from the fact that your boy been ducking Wilder for 5 years already. How about when Anthony Joshua was ranked in the WBC? What happened? Why he never went on to become Deontay Wilder's mandatory? Why did Eddie Hearn insist he be removed from the WBC rankings? Why was that? Can you answer that? Interesting. Million Film said if Joshua wins, it's going to be by majority decision. Million Films is not very confident in Anthony Joshua's abilities, but I'm going to tell you right now, Anthony Joshua is going to knock Francis Ngannou out. That's what I think. It never happened. It never happened. So if I pull this up right now, you're gonna say okay, okay. Mm, what year did Wilder win that world title, bro? We're gonna figure this out right now. Cause we could go back to the rankings from a certain time frame. I remember that clear as day. I've been on YouTube for well over a decade. Well over a decade and been keeping up with. Let me see. From Instagram. No, I mean, this was 2015. 2015. Oh, what do we see here? So this was June of 2015. June of 2015, Deontay Wilder. No, it wasn't '07, but thank you very much, Karma. Deontay Wilder, world champion, June of 2015. Who is ranked number 7? Do you mind telling me who's ranked number 7? It never happened? Okay. Okay. Yeah, he was ranked in the WBC, and all of a sudden disappears from the rankings. It's interesting. Just like how Luis Ortiz was ranked in the WBA, he was ranked in the WBA. Yeah, I mean, he tests positive for that high blood pressure medication, shows the medication, gets exempt, and all of a sudden Eddie Hearn is requesting that the WBA remove him from the rankings. You know what I mean? Since Ruiz knocked down AJ, he been fighting hesitant, and Ngannou is a monster. Ngannou gonna walk through AJ punches. I don't know, man. This is the thing, Karma. This is not something that's unusual. If you're ranked in the top 10, you could literally get a phone call for a world title at any given moment. You could get a world title shot at any moment. When you in the top 10, you on fire. You what you think the number one guy is just the one that always gets the phone call? What if he caught up in something? What if he got an injury? Then it goes on to number two. Like you could fight anybody in the top 10 if you don't have a mandatory. If you're in the top 10, you get a call at any moment. I've seen it happen. I've seen guys ranked in the top 10. I've seen people in the low 9, 10 that got world title shots. These things happen. Enough of my lies. Okay. So just completely disregard what I was saying because you said it never happened that he was on the WBC rankings and I showed you. Whatever. I mean, I could really do my research and make Anthony Joshua look bad by facts that's right here on the internet to find. You know what I mean? It's pretty simple. Your boy is scary. It is what it is. How about when Luis Ortiz was ranked in the WBA? Wilder fights him. He tests positive for that high blood pressure medication, gets an exemption due to the fact that he showed the medication that had that substance in it. Eddie Hearn he sends a letter over to the WBA to get him removed from the rankings. He signs Luis Ortiz to Matchroom Boxing with the promise that he'll fight Anthony Joshua. And the only reason why he signed him was to keep him away from Anthony Joshua, which is why he ended up being released shortly after fighting like Malik Scott and a few other dudes. You see what I mean? Eddie Hearn strategically signed him to keep him away from him. Assumptions, conjecture, and half truth. Okay. Let you tell it. Let you tell it. Let you tell it. Because I ain't been on here for all this time and I ain't been watching boxing for all this time. Okay. Delusional. Ralph says the only thing I don't trust is Joshua's character. If Ngannou happens to clip him with a shot, yeah, he gonna go back to the corner like, what do I do? What do I do? What did I get hit with? What do I do? Just like he did against Andy Ruiz. Andy Ruiz hit him upside his head. Let's just say, sheesh. That boy hit that canvas. He was like, what punch do I throw? What did I? What shot was that? What do I do? Okay. Okay. It's sad. You should be better than that, Carmen. You really should. You really should be better than that. You should be a lot more, you know what I'm saying, realistic with what you be talking about. Don't let Wilder turn you into a psychopath. The crazy part is like everything I said could easily be proven with just some quick research. You know what I mean? I'm on live right now, but if I'm sure if I was to look, I would find it. Because you denied the fact that Anthony Joshua was in the WBC rankings. I showed you. And now you discrediting what number he was in the rankings as if top 7, being number 7 in WBC rankings is not like it's not a big deal. Okay. You must not know how ranking systems work and things like that. Like I said, if you're in the top 10, you can get called for a world title shot at any moment. Any moment. He really did. AJ was on Queer Street after Ruiz hit him. He dropped Ruiz with a hook. Ruiz ate that shit, got up, hit him with a bomb right on his ear. And he was never the same after that. He went back to Rob McCracken. What do I do? How do I do? Oscar de la Fishnet said that name's so crazy, bro. It make me laugh every time. Mazuma Nation, shout out Mazuma Mob. Yo, appreciate that very much, man. Thank you. We got 18 people in the building, man. Hit the like button as soon as you come in. It is very much appreciated. How do you know he was asked to be removed? This article's up here. I'll find it for you. I'll find it for you. And when I find it for you, I'm gonna send it to you. You feel me? We're not about to do all of that right now, though. But I could guarantee that I could find that. You know what I mean? Just going down another route. Just like what Terrence Crawford said. He was like, when he was talking about Jaron Ennis, he was talking about, yo, Boots could have fought me on several occasions. There was a couple times that he could have fought me. He left the WBO rankings to go pursue the IBF. You know what I mean? And there was a lot of people when Anthony Joshua first got his world titles, they was talking about, oh, Wilder was like in the high 30s. He was like 30 something and 0. And they was like, oh, he has too much experience for AJ. AJ needs more fights. He needs more fights. I'm like, bro, he's unified heavyweight champion of the world. How many fights do he need? Like, once you win, like, if you an upcoming prospect or whatever, all right, that may be reasonable. But once you get a world title, it's like, you got to be prepared for the smoke. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. They've been babying and coddling AJ for years. His whole career. Yeah, he definitely did. AJ had a fit after his second loss. He went up to Usyk like, "How did you beat me? How did you beat me?" I was like, "Oh," Usyk was like, "Yo, bro, chill out, bro." You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, just relax a little bit. Like, you acting out of character, bro. Well, he started throwing Usyk world titles. Usyk looked at him like, "Man, what the fuck wrong with this dude?" Anthony Joshua started walking to the back. Somebody said something to him. He was like, "What you say? What you say?" Act like he's about to knock out an old man. I'm like, bro, what is wrong with this dude? Just weak. He's weak, bro. AJ's so soft, and everybody see it. He's so soft. Like, how can you support that man, bro? Mm-hmm. Old man Klitschko had him on the canvas. I thought that was AJ's best performance, though. I thought that was his best performance. He got up off that canvas and you know what I mean? He showed heart. But I think Andy took something from him. That fight took something from him. You peep, he never been to the US since then. He never brought his ass back. Never avenged that loss. Never came back to the US to, you know what I mean, where the real stars come to. You know what I mean? He trained in the US. Never fought in the US again. What does that have to do with boxing? Y'all be talking about everything but boxing, bro. I swear to God. We over here talking about how AJ had a titty attack after losing, and you talking about him crying on a game show. Literally got nothing to do with boxing. His best performance was Charles Martin. I thought that was his easiest win, but like, I don't know. I think that's probably like the easiest fucking world title win ever. Definitely his easiest victory. I'm gonna say that. His most dominating victory. But like best performance, bro. I like how he he faced that adversity. Because I ain't gonna lie to you, I didn't think he was gonna get up after Vladimir cracked him. I didn't think he was gonna get up, or I thought he was about to get stopped after that. Nah, bro. Who is mentally weak? Come on, man. So that's not boxing. Like it's not boxing. Who is mentally weak? The bull who has to sit in a dark room for 3 days to push his mental. If you mentally strong, do you have to give yourself that reassurance by sitting in a quiet room for 3 days? Shit is a joke, bro. Shit really a joke. But let's see. I ain't even get to talk about Teofimo, and him literally saying that he be capping. Like it's just crazy that he just come out and say stuff like this. Like I see why Eddie Hearn calls Teofimo deluded. Like he definitely is deluded, bro. Like I don't back Eddie Hearn's words at all most of the time, but calling that boy deluded, bro, that's just on the money. I seen an article that Teofimo I seen an article I believe on Boxing Scene. And he was talking about how like he was never really retired. You know what I mean? Like he wasn't really retired and it was all a publicity stunt. So you got the real being a meanie. I don't know what that mean. I don't know what that mean at all. But anyway, he said something along the lines of that he was never truly retired, that it was all a publicity stunt. So he pretty much saying, yo, I lied. You know what I'm saying? He said, yeah, I was never really retired, bro. I was just lying. You know what I mean? We all knew that. You know what I mean? We all knew that. You feel me? Like we knew he wasn't being serious because if he was really serious, he would have vacated that title. You know what I mean? He didn't vacate that title at all. He held on to it. You know what I mean? And he kept talking about how he was that guy at 140. It's like, bro, you retired. Why you keep talking about being the best at 140? Like, you know what I mean? So you already knew that he was just doing it because he just wanted to get some attention or maybe get them dudes at top rank to pay him a little bit more. Regardless of the situation, bro, it's like if he's just openly admitting to lying about this kind of shit, like what else is this man lying about? You know what I mean? Because he made it seem like he wanted to fight Subriel. You know what I mean? Knowing damn well Subriel was injured and just coming on he's recovering from an injury right now, and then you acting like you want to send this dude a fight offer. And then while you're somehow trying to negotiate a fight with Subriel, all of a sudden you lock in a fight with Jermaine Ortiz. Bro, we all know exactly what you was doing, bro. You was doing that to make it seem like you wanted to fight this man. And you got the media's attention, and it was like, all right, now we about to drop the actual fight that we was trying to get locked in, which is Jermaine Ortiz, which is a fight that don't really make sense for real. You just came off the biggest, like we really talking about it, right? I know Slime rock with Jermaine, they from the same city and all that, but let's think about this objectively. Teofimo just came off of the biggest win in his career against Josh Taylor, who was the former undisputed champion at 140 pounds, right? Former undisputed champion at 140 pounds. After that, if you beat that man and you honestly feel like you the man, why not go for a unification fight? Why not go up against somebody who we actually want to see you fight? Jermaine Ortiz, from what I understand, um, the couple of performances I've seen from him, he beat Nair Albright. All right, cool. He beat Nair, right? Nair Albright is somebody that I do know. He's from Philadelphia. Cool. Um, goes in he gets a draw with Joseph Adorno, who was like bottom of the totem pole at top rank at the time. Then a little bit further down the line, you beat up on Jamel Herring, who I always thought was overrated. You know what I mean? I always thought he was overrated. You know what I mean? I think that top rank pretty much gave him a bone fighting for that WBO world title. You know what I mean? Um, who else? And then he goes and he fights Vasil Lomachenko. Has a tough fight with him, but essentially loses to him. So why are you fighting the man that lost to Vasil Lomachenko as your next title defense. I don't really understand that. I don't really understand that, bro. You know what I mean? Like, what makes Jermaine Ortiz so deserving of a fight with Teofimo Lopez? You know what I mean? Like, why? Is Jermaine Ortiz even a 140-pound fighter? Like, what was his last fight at? Wasn't it at 135 pounds? So he's moving a guy up in weight to fight for the 140-pound world title. Was his last fight at 40? Y'all let me know. Advise me. Correct me if I'm wrong. What was his last fight at? Jermaine Ortiz. It's a lot to talk about. We could talk about Hitchens too. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Now Ortiz is a 135-pounder moving up. Why is nobody talking about this? $2 super chat from my boy Lorenzo. Shout out to my boy Lorenzo. He says Teofimo Pulsi. That's a fact. I need to save that. I need to save that video on here so I can just put it on here and there whenever I feel like it. He busted weight by 8 pounds his last fight. What you mean? What you talking about? He busted weight by 8 pounds. What did that mean? Yo, you wildin', bro. You gotta chill out. Yo, the representative, bro, you wildin'. You gotta relax. Yo, people on here be wildin'. Yo, I wish Karma had a wrench right now. Oh, he can't make 35 if he tried? Okay. Are you referring to uh who you referring to? Teofimo or Jermaine? That's a fact, Lorenzo. He went life and death with Joseph Adorno. Yeah, almost got knocked out by Joseph Adorno. For real, for real. Every time Adorno hit him clean, he had him on Queer Street. For real, for real. You know what I mean? But because he had dog, he had grit. You know what I mean? And wasn't discouraged. He was able to pull out the draw. But for real, that fight could have went either way. For real. Oh, okay, he said Jermaine couldn't make 35 if he tried. Okay. Yeah, he a big dude, so I believe it. You know what I mean? He was a big lightweight, so I knew it was a matter of time before he moved up. You feel me? But I just don't know what makes him so deserving of a Teofimo Lopez fight. You know what I mean? I just don't understand it. I know Jermaine got a good relationship with Top Rank or whatever the situation is. He fought several top ranked fighters. He fought on several top ranked cards. But I just don't get it for real. You know what I mean? That fight was a dope fight. That was a great fight they put on. Yo, during the pandemic, bro. I don't know if that was during the pandemic, but bro, the pandemic brought some great fights, bro. Yo, during the pandemic, bro, they was paying motherfuckers out the ass to fight, bro. And it was like undefeated versus undefeated. Like we was really seeing some dope ass fights, bro. When people were in the bubble and shit like that. Seen some top level fights, some slept on fire Johns, bro. You know what I mean? Anonymous says T.O. went life and death with Sandor. I honestly believe Sandor would have won if he let his hands go more in that fight. Yeah, I think he makes a fight ugly for everybody. You know what I mean? I think Sandor's main objective is to make the fight as um not boring, but like however much action a fight gonna have, or how hot a fight could get, his whole objective is to bring that bitch all the way down to the bottom. You know what I mean? Like he just gonna take the buzz all out of a fight, and he gonna fight however he going to. You know what I mean? And with Teofimo, bro, he boxed the shit out of T.O. T.O. had no idea what to do with that man. And after watching that fight, I'm like, oh, okay, I see exactly why he's hesitant into fighting guys like Devin Haney. You know what I mean? Because that flashy athletic jumping into punches and all this little flashy shit Teofimo do is not gonna go well. It's not gonna work against a high level boxer, a high level athletic outboxer. Sandor got some athleticism to him, bro. He got good feet. He boxed real well. He could box off the back foot real well. Got a solid jab, had a solid left hook, and you could debate that he beat Teofimo with just 2 punches that fight. A jab and a check hook was turning him the entire time, frustrating Teo. Teo cannot really, how can I say this? He couldn't really implement his style in that fight. You see what I mean? So he did go life and death with him. And if he would have been a little bit more aggressive with his offense, he probably would have beat Teo for real, for real. And that's facts. That's facts. Ralph says, but Thurman, he had to sit out. He couldn't fight during the pandemic. He felt so entitled to a title opportunity because of what he did in the past. Yeah, he one of them dudes that's a has been, bro, just living in the past. Like, I unified the division at one point. Oh, I beat Danny Garcia. Oh, I beat Sean Porter. Uh, uh, it's one time like, bro, Keith, bro, don't nobody give a fuck about you no more, bro. You not that dude no more. You had your moment, you know what I mean? You fell back and you let the world forget about you, and now you over here acting like you still a factor. Bro, don't nobody talk about you no more, bro. Don't nobody care about you no more. If you was to retire, nobody will be tripping. You know what I'm saying? Like nobody will be tripping. Boxing is thriving without you. You know what I mean? He really sat there and they offered him a fight to fight in the bubble. He was like, "Oh, it sounds like the most boring thing ever. I need fans there." You know what I mean? He let them opportunities slip, and now he coming back talking about, "Oh, well, yeah, I should have fought. It was a bad mistake. I should have fought around that time." Well, no shit. You out there in fucking India, wherever the fuck you at, playing your motherfucking kazoo on top of a mountain during the sunrise and shit, thinking you really like. I mean, over here, I seen him like shadow boxing other dudes, like shadow sparring dudes outside. And I'm like, bro, what is Keith doing, bro? You marry a bitch, you bring her over here. Bro, he is a clown, bro. Like, bro, what is you doing? Now you going around talking about I never turned down a contract. Every time, oh, they want to, just present me the contract. I bet you I sign it, baby. Keith Thurman. I said, bro, you're turning down, bro. This is how things work, right? Before a contract is sent to somebody, an offer is made, right? The offer is made. Yo, Mark, we want you to fight Keith Thurman for 3 million. You cool with that? Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, for sure. That sounds like a good number. Let's do it. Right? Then the contract is presented to me. I have my lawyers. I'll look over it. My lawyers look over it. My manager look over it. If it makes sense, if it's everything that's in line with what I believe is right, then I sign it. Keith Thurman is turning down offers. The contract's not getting to him because he's turning down the first step. He's not even allowing the contract to present itself because he cutting that shit off before motherfuckers can even offer him a deal. No, I want this much to fight him. No. He was supposed to fight Stanionis. He was supposed to fight Stanionis. Somehow that whole card, I guess from overpricing himself, I don't know exactly what happened, or Showtime just wasn't fucking with it no more. Bro, they scrapped the whole card. He was supposed to fight this year. He ain't even fight. Keith Thurman really sat out during his prime years, bro, that he'll never get back. I wouldn't be surprised if Thurman's next fight, he get knocked out or something where he just don't look the same, or he just look like, a shell of himself because of how long he done sat out. You see what I mean? His timing got to be completely off. You know what I'm saying? Legs got to be all, his legs probably not the same. Reflex is not all the way there. Bro, he's a clown, bro. Stop Moser says Thurman is a grandmaster cornball. Bro, that's the best comment I done seen all day. I might have to start that motherfucker, bro. Yeah. That's exactly what we gonna do. That motherfucker. That man spent more time. Yo, Keith Thurman be out here. What's that shit called when them motherfuckers be having their bare feet on the grass and shit, and they be getting charged up by Earth's electrons and shit like that. That's what Keith Thurman be doing. Keith Thurman be outside, back bottom of his feet black as hell. You know what I'm saying? Fucking taking chalk and playing double dutch outside, feet crusty as hell. Yo, he doing all types of shit. Thurman doing everything except boxing. Everything except boxing. Drive past Keith Thurman crib. This nigga installing solar panels and shit. Like, bro, what the fuck is you doing? I'm just trying to save some money on electricity. Oh, wow. Bro, what's up with fighting? We're fighting Booth. If I fight him today, it does nothing for me tomorrow. All right, nigga. All right, nigga. Whatever you say. Mm-hmm. It's crazy how Earl almost checked and got back in the ring before Thurman. Ain't that something? Ain't that something? That boy flew out of car, almost died, recovered, did a training camp, and got back in the ring before Thurman did. Yeah, that's what he be doing, grounding. That's what the fuck Thurman be doing. He out here somewhere. He's somewhere out here grounding. You feel me? Yeah, he getting charged up by the Earth's electrons. He out here meditating. He out here meditating on his roof during when the sun rises and shit like that. Yeah, he shot out. Thurman shot out. That nigga be playing the flute and the fucking the cobra come out dancing and shit. That's the shit. That's what Keith Thurman doing nowadays. Duck time Thurman. That's a fact. That's a fact. Yeah, he playing that motherfucking flute and the cobra coming out the hat like this and shit. Yeah, that's the type time he be on. Goofy. Salute, fam. What up, Dub? How you doing, man? What's up? What's up? Yeah, I'm about to wrap up this live right now, man. So I apologize to everybody who came on late. But feel free to rewind the live. You know what I mean? We just chopping it up with the people. That's all. You know what I mean? Sometime Thurman, that's a fact. That's a fact. That's sad. Because Keith Thurman was a hell of a fighter, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I used to rock with Thurman. Goof time Thurman, that's crazy. I used to rock with Thurman, bro. When he beat what the fuck was his name? Damn. His name was his name right there. I was just talking about him the other day. Soto Carras. When he knocked out Soto Carras and then he outboxed Leonard Bundu, then he beat up on Robert Guerrero. I'm like, yo, this dude could fight, bro. Like his style was different, but it was effective. Like it worked. And I'm like, yo, this dude, he a problem, bro. I said, yo, he a problem. I wanted to see him fight Floyd at one time. I wanted to see him fight Floyd. When Floyd was on his way out, I was like, yo, I would love Floyd Mayweather last fight to beat Thurman. I'd love to have seen that. He was calling him out. He had a black eye at a press conference talking about Paulie, you better not duck me, son. You better not duck me, son. And spitting all over the motherfucking press conference table and shit. Keith Thurman was in his bag, bro. Cause it's crazy how you know what I mean, you get a little bit of money, you get a little bit of attention, and you just act like you forgot who you was and shit. Or who you was pretending to be. Cause money don't change you, it just maximize whoever you are. You know what I mean? Like if you a cornball and you get a couple mil, you're gonna be a bigger cornball. You feel me? If you a criminal and they give you a couple and you get a couple mil in your bank account, you're gonna be a bigger criminal. Just maximize whoever you are. So maybe that was an act Keith Thurman was putting on this whole time. Who knows? What? Whose lisp is worse, Keith or Rolly? I'm gonna say Keith. I don't think Rolly really got a lisp. He just talk funny. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna knock Tank the fuck out. I'm gonna knock Tank the fuck out. Yeah, he's a fucking dwarf. Fucking hate your fucking hate tank. Yeah, I mean, he talked like that. He talked like a little, you know what I'm saying, like a little feminine nigga or whatever. But Keith Thurman, you know what I mean, he can't see. You already know he be drawn. Yeah, he be drawn. Yeah, Thurman definitely do though. He was at the press conference. I'm gonna knock Tank the fuck out. I'm like, bro, why he talking like that? Like, why he? You know what I'm saying? I don't know, bro. But anyway, I'm gonna get up out of here, man. That's my piece for the live today, man. I appreciate everybody that done came on. Bless up, KS says, bless up, homie. I appreciate you tuning in. Anonymous, Lorenzo, Stop Motion, Texas 16 South, Dub, Lorenzo. I think I already said Lorenzo. I just said that again. You know what I mean? Shout out to everybody that was on the live. Karma, of course, who contributed to it, the live today, for sure. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody that was tuned in, man. I appreciate you guys very much. Savvy, Ralph, everybody. You know what I mean? Everybody that came in and supported the live. Y'all hit the like button on the way out. I appreciate it very much. You know what I mean? I'll be back with a video in the afternoon tomorrow, man. But until then, man, this is Mazuma TV. Thank you very much for tuning in. I mean, I'm out of here, man. Peace.